Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Heart of the Machine. After we figured out that a mech is very interesting and now ours, after we, turned the brain of the pilot into a piece of into a bowl of pudding, basically, we saw some humans that were quite angry and were sheltered by us before. They have all they need, but still they are angry. And as it says here, they are emotional and belligerent. They seem angry at each other and at you, yelling across traffic at each other, especially after you just saved them from a captured mech. Well, from a captured mech, actually from a hostile mech would probably be better, and also that's a typo. Doesn't seem all that wise. Ask what they want this, or maybe because the mech is captured and I could turn it on them now. It doesn't seem wise. Ask what they want this time. They must want something from you. This is an annoying habit they formed. If they want something, they should just ask you directly. All of this loitering nearby just pisses you off. Yeah, it does. Well, that was loud. They shout at each other for hours, cry and even trade blows. You just stand there baffled. Just an android just standing and looking at them while they just punch each other. It's clear they don't know what they want. Something is missing and none of them agree on what. A few are pushing to start a militia, but the majority disagree with that idea. They're inclined to agree. Handing weapons to untrained, traumatized civilians doesn't sound like a good time. They're just fucking bored, that's all. Tell them there will be no militia, that's not what most of them want anyway. You're starting to give up hope of understanding what they want. I mean, we given them, basically, a house, or a roof over their head. We're giving them furniture to actually, have something in their rooms. We've given them hygienic products to, get rid of the mess. We've given them food and water. What haven't we given them? Something to do. They all were homeless. They had no jobs. They have no entertainment. They have nothing. Of course they go crazy after a while. Maybe it was better when they just loitered around. Don't think so. Now we're getting somewhere. Hours pass and more fistfights break out. You run pattern recognition algorithms on their words and behavior to look for some underlying illness. Your guess is some sort of amoeba. Download medical databases. You need more comparison data. Collecting data isn't useful without comparison points. Thankfully, the data you want isn't protected. Finally, an answer. Not an amoeba, nihilism. The databases go into great detail on how to condition citizens out of existential spirals. Provide hope for advancement without ever advancing them. Oh, how about you advance them? Provide an enemy to hate and allow some cathartic violence. Distract with entertainment and exhaust with long working hours. Oh god. I mean, it's literally, everyday life, which is disgusting. But yeah, that works. Incarcerate once other methods are ineffective. Okay. Okay, maybe this should have been obvious. They're thoroughly isolated from other citizens, with no hope and no access to their former lives. All they can do is sit around their apartments and get increasingly frustrated. The prison mech was a stark reminder that everything in their future is some flavor of bad. This will solve two problems at once. Ahaha. You call to them and the fighting stops. You tell them you've heard their concerns and that you have a plan. One thing has to be solved at a time. You'll start with entertainment, and in the future might see about some jobs, so we can employ them later, which would be nice. While there is still stunned silence, you send them away. Time to make use of full dive VR cradles. Finally, your plans for the future snap into focus. You still remember the sensation of the mech pilot's mind before it was corrupted. There wasn't a lot of room in that mind for you, but there was some. And what neural expansion you sensed was both reliable and high quality. So instead of just forcefully pressing them into machines to use their brains, I mean, we would be able to probably use all of their brains because we would just displace the personality and all that nonsense. But now we're just giving them entertainment, and the brain power they're not using is free for us to use, right? Perfection. So we need secure VR software. We already have that. Counterattacks incoming. Yeah, that's not great. Certain structures cause a counterattack, and those will be big. I probably shouldn't have done both at the same time, but we'll see how big they are and what we can do. Some buildings that you construct, like the mining skimmers in particular, cause a counterattack when their construction is finished. Even if you have enough deterrence in the area to prevent normal and ongoing harassment, the counterattacks cannot be prevented. They're not localized to a specific offending building. Either enemies may come at any of your buildings or forces from any direction. It's good to have some snipers as well as some mid-tier high mobility ready to take care of aggressors. Where do they come from then? Wasn't there a lens for units? The versatility? I don't know where the counterattack comes from. I was thinking here, but maybe that was wrong. I mean, apparently it was. So anyway, what we need to do, for sure, is build VR stuff. And also I want more of these geothermals, to be honest, but we don't have the things yet. Now, where are these VR things? There, VR Cradle Factory. It's not even a lot of electricity that we need. We need a lot of cubes, which is fine. Slurry. Oh, that should be good. We don't need that many cradles. I mean, we need an ending amount of cradles, so at some point we'll get there. Just put that here. You know, next to the gigantic military installation. Totally safe. Totally fine. I mean, these we can't hide. They know what's happening here. The ones in the buildings, you know, in other buildings, like this one. These have a hidden value. And they need to scan them to actually know what's in there. Yeah, counterattacks, who cares? We can investigate. What can we investigate? District 95. Mech pilots must use training simulator software. Oh, we need the software as well. You want it best to investigate places where those pilots congregate. Okay, so we need 102 brain power. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna use you. Actually, you will go here, so you're safe. We want to keep them alive. Ah, this is where we need to go. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this really sucks, because only you can actually do this, but you will die. But I guess that is fine. Oh, you're very dead. Okay, we have it. Good. That was actually quite easy. He'll die. Especially since he can't move. So, goodbye. Oops. Better mainframes. We get... Oh, we can just upgrade it. We can just get better mainframe compute time. That's pretty good. That's really good. Okay, sure. I'll take it, thanks. We need a new one. We need a new Timmy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Timmy. Also, remember that you can be named as one of these androids if you wanted to. So, Boland, if you wanted to be, I don't know, our beautiful Sledge, who is adorable, apparently, or, you know, our Red Combat Unit, which is just a murder machine. Just a different kind of military robot. You could be that. We also will get these combat units soon, which will be amazing. They are so strong. Anything else we need? This is another geothermal, which I probably want to finish. There we go. We still have counterattacks incoming, but I don't know where. Background conflict. It's not a background conflict, really. Information seeking. Huh. Peak Homes agricultural complaint. Yeah, it could be lawyers fighting there, quote-unquote fighting. So you're fine again. How about the others? Are they all undercover? Well, as much as they can. Which is okay. Raven can go there-ish somewhere. No? Oh, you're still helping the firefighters for 4 turns. Okay, let's hope we don't need you. Let's see where the counterattack's coming from, because I still can't see any. Scavenging sites, versatile, doesn't help. I mean, if they don't want to fight me, that's fine. Because don't we only need to take a few? Wait a second, maybe I should get one of them to finish quicker. Like that. And there are the enemy attacks coming, okay. Ah, they're there. The thing is... Oh, my apiary they want to kill. Okay, I mean, sure. Do I really care about that apiary? I don't think so. I need to be careful not to invade this airspace. I don't think I care. But this could be bad if I don't go there and get rid of them. Let's take red. Oh, damn it, I can't even kill you. Oh, red is dead. And now they're moving. I mean, if they're moving here, that doesn't even make a difference to me. It's only 2 people, though. This would definitely be death. Why? Wait a second, I can just get another red. They don't cost that much. Next turn you're dead, which is not good. Ah, this would be such an easy kill. It's fine, just kill him. Yep, the others were murdered. Hopefully you don't trigger these, because that would be oh fuck, this is a problem. Oh, but it won't be for long, I think. Can I only attack vehicles with this? Okay. Maybe this is more of a problem than I thought. PMC has shoulder rockets, that seems good. Not enough damage, this is enough damage. You can't attack him. That is new, that you can't attack normal people and only vehicles, I think. Yeah, unfortunately you were absolute garbage. So instead... I mean, red is dead, so I can just put him here somewhere. Because these are much more dangerous. And I think that should be much better now. They will definitely not be able to kill this, no. Stupid grenadiers. Okay. I still would have another 3 hits. That's a kill with the sniper. Okay. Let's see how that goes. They had a little bit damage. I don't know what's damaging them. But also I don't care. I want to keep my key buildings here alive. Can't kill you. But this seems fine. We still would have a few more that could attack. Oh, they killed this guy. Well, that's fine. I can just make another. Boop this guy, boop this guy. We're good. We're safe. And now there's only one enemy attack plan that is here onto the U, which will not kill you, so I don't give a frick. Ooh. You are very dead. That's not cool. Good. They're all dead. This is a problem. I could repair myself and all in my vicinity, which would be good. This would almost be a kill. This would be a kill. This would be a kill. Let's take the almost. The books I can't control, that's fine. They will do their shit. This is a problem, because I think you're also in this fight. Ooh. So I could use you to do damage to most of them. But I also want to do this to keep my guys alive. Yeah, that is not death, so that's okay. Yeah, this hurts. This hurts tremendously. I know that they're all dead for sure. I still have another, so they're definitely dead. That's pretty good. Let's see what comes. Only 2 attacks planned right now. The other ones are moving. Okay. Deterrence should be... Yeah, 258%. 17k now. Lied to me. But deterrence is absolutely amazing. And we just repair all of these guys. Yeah, easy. Okay, that looks quite good. And what we'll do... I'll just get this guy away from here. And I'll put you onto this. And you up here next turn. And you can definitely bombard all of this. And tase them if necessary. Okay, so that should be fine. And now we need to decrypt military data. You captured an enormous amount of encrypted data. Fortunately, you have an idea for a new breed of code-breaking machines. The idea came to you with a strong sense of déjà vu. Strange. On the subject of things that are strange, the volume of data is much larger than a pilot simulator would require. Whatever. You will start with the bits that are most likely to be the simulator. I'm also very proud that this actually worked, because this is quite hard to do sometimes. And I think we were a little bit lucky there. Okay, can we make mechs? We should be able to, because the mech we have gotten there should actually be now known to us and how to construct them. Because I did also, I can tell you, hack one of these. This is the strongest mech in the game as far as I know. And I did hack one of these, and that gave me the blueprints for it, which is quite nice. Also gives you an achievement if you do that. How do I decrypt military data? Do I need to go somewhere? We haven't done that. But we have the Raven now, so we could. And the Raven is free. Let's look at that. Ah, we need to be a technician, okay. And I think we'll lose this technician, but that's okay. I want to look at it. Why have rocket launches and landings stopped since you became sapient? And is this secession actually related to you? Hiding a technician away in an empty rocket bay should go unnoticed, despite your extreme lack of security clearance. Perhaps from this vantage it can learn something of what is going on. Sure, we'll hide and observe. This unit will have to stay here. This is different now. Hidden for several turns, because this is a very deep cover operation. There cannot be any network traffic to link it to you. So it will be a smaller version of yourself in one body, cut off from the rest of you. That won't be a problem, right? Yeah, why would that be a problem? Which means we will lose that technician, which is why I didn't want to use the other one. We didn't want to use the 4K, the first one. Because I did that in the last game, so... When I played, is what I mean. When I played for myself. We don't have any contemplations apart from the horrific nonsense that we don't want to do. Well, I don't. Otherwise, do we need to buy resources of something? No, we need to uncrypt and decrypt this. Oh, I think we get a dialogue for that. There is only one outcome, but I think there is something that will help us here. Also, yes, you need this. You need this too. But otherwise, everyone else should be dead, right? We only have one. Oh, well, wait, the nickel board does need that too. Okay. I think I'm missing something with the encrypted data. How long for? Where was that? I think there's something that needs to happen, or maybe something I need to investigate for this. I don't think that I need you here. Unfortunately, you can't get them from marked defective. They will just die at some point, and that will do it. I definitely think I can take the sledge away from there. That should still be absolutely fine. Yeah. I designed it that these bulk units would be enough. But let's repair them. And then you come back. And this should be still more than enough. Oh, by so far. Good. That deterrence is disgusting. And I like it. Did I change one of my boys? Didn't change you. Security jacket is amazing for you. No, it all seems fine. I've taken the fear. I don't think I need the smart pistol for you. I only needed that for a thing. Actually, no, I can't use you against hackers is the problem. It's fine though, because, yeah, this will just give you more damage anyway. Oops. But I can't use them against hackers because the hacker minigame is... Well, not the minigame. The hacking minigame is fine, but the hacker deterrence... Leaving the city, okay? Is kind of stupid. It wasn't really well made, I think. Let's see how it is now, but it might be the same. Brownstone. We haven't looked at brownstone. I don't have many technicians anymore, huh? Yeah, I only have 2. I mean, we have you. Can I break in with you? Nope. Tied to the shell company, so I can't do it. Which I guess makes sense. I wish you could do more with shell companies. I mean, later apparently it's more important, but I don't know. I haven't seen the importance yet. We have a lot of micro builders. We could actually make more. And we have good surplus energy. 3 times as much as we need, which is great. We could improve this, you know, get more resources. I don't see the point there. I don't know where to get tungsten scrap, to be honest. But we have so much tungsten now, it's great. I don't feel the need to build more of those. Don't forget you are limited in things. In how many of one thing you can make. By these weird robots that you need, by these heat exchangers in this case. You need 1 heat exchanger per geothermal plant and, you know, 10 assemblers for the computronium factory. Codebreak. Ah, that is what we need. Okay. Cracks even quantum safe encryption using higher dimensionality. Consumes no compute time when there's nothing to decrypt. Okay, so it's just a burst. That's fine. We can deal with a burst. Just put you here, that glows so nicely. There we go. Actually, they suggest we have 2, so... how about The stupid thing is we have no scanner here, so I can't see. Let's put it here. So it's all just processing power. And processing power just needs power. But I think, well, if we can build more, that is. I don't know, we can't build more mainframes. So this is all the processing power we have right now. It suggests we build more of these cradle factories. We might. At least one more. I mean, it suggests another. Sure, I guess. Put it there. Just to diversify our portfolio, I guess. I'd like to have more Volk droids. Doesn't use that much computation as well, so it might be worth it. And we will get more geothermal soon. There are better human apartments. I don't want to build these. I want to build the better ones. But they come in a second. It shouldn't take that long until we get those. The rest is fine. Did we lose? We did lose the apiary. Oh, yes. And for that, I need to get some bees. Where are my bees? There's a bee. Okay, a sniper. That's okay. I mean, they'll murder me. They'll not murder me now. Observation complete. The technician reconnecting with your main consciousness is a relief. For both of you. You had to briefly split your consciousness to go undetected. Your smaller self merging back in doesn't have any definitive answers, but it has a strong suspicion the spaceport shutdown is about you. There are currently no Space Nation envoys in the city, and the Space Nations are being denied access to land. You couldn't hear what Vorsiber was telling them, but you got snatches of radio conversations between envoys in low orbit, and they sound apoplectic. Apoplectic. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I heard that word, but I can't just now. Of resembling or produced by apoplexy. Great. Having or inclined to have apoplexy. Exhibiting symptoms associated with apoplexy. God fucking damn it. Could you please explain that shit to me? Sudden impairment of neurological function, especially that resulting from a cerebral hemorrhage or stroke. Okay. A sudden effusion of blood into an organ or tissue. A fit of extreme anger or rage. I would go with the rage in this context. Where is it? Yeah, and they sound apoplectic. So full of rage? Because I don't think they sound like they got a stroke. That doesn't make much sense, right? Angering the envoys in this way makes no sense. Yeah, and with this, it's probably the rage. It contradicts all of the common wisdom about how high executives are expected to act. Finish merging selves. The smaller version of yourself that hid in one body is eager to merge back into your larger self. The two of you have not diverged all that much. It occurs to you that it's a bit like the smaller self dies when it rejoins. Any future smaller selves will now already have that thought present in their mind. The idea of a smaller self that does not wish to rejoin your larger self is a disquieting one. You resolve not to split yourself any more often than you have to. While sitting in a single cramped technician's body and bored by lack of stimuli, your smaller self did have a stroke of semi-related inspiration. You really should build another aerospace hangar because you'll need all the morphologic lattice you can get your hands on. You can't fault your logic. More flying vehicles faster is a very good thing. Finish merging yourself and we get more avionics core. Okay, sure. That's fine. I mean, if we lose this guy, it doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. Damn, this is nice range for these. What destroyed? What? Something died. I'm not sure what died. Something died. There we go. So we got another bee and we can get our beehive back. Isn't that nice? And we'll heal you. Or you'll be healed at some point. Beehive. Apiary. The apiary was located somewhere here-ish. Let's just put it here now. That's fine. Okay, so. And we also increased our range down south into all these buildings. That's actually pretty good. It's good terrain. For fighting and stuff. If we need to bring someone there. And we can also get an aerospace hangar. I mean, sure. That's our third one. But is it? That was actually our second one. Ooh, where should we put that then? Down here, maybe? And we probably need something here to reinforce. There's a lot of high-density building area here. Let's put it here. Go southern edge. Should be okay. Yeah, we're not going very much north. We're going very much south. Although, it's now... Yeah, we now have basically the same space occupied north and south. Just very much east of the city. Which is okay. We should start decrypting very soon. Oh, we lost the technician. So, where's our decryption happening? Here. Done. Done. Oh no, it's the VR Cradle factory. Where were these decryptions? Hello? I think they're finishing, or they're finished already, and now they're starting to decrypt things. You go back to our network tower, because that's probably your best range. There's our red. Red goes here. There's our raven. She can stay here. Oh, wait, we can use the raven now, I think. Are you stealthed? Yes, you're a shadow dweller. So, we can do something new now, which is open since the start of the game, but we couldn't do it. Military donut shop. Oh, this is also something weird. So we can go there now. But I actually wanted to go. Can we go with this? No, this is as a PMC we can't. As a PMC, as a shell company guy. Yeah. So, it's actually a corruption thing there. These donuts. Let's do it next turn. Well, if they wouldn't move. A military donut shop. Denver Donuts. They make loud remarks about how much nerve you have coming in here after all the people you've killed. Still, they're curious about the thing from the tower. They're still happy to sell you donuts. It's the golden handcuffs that help keep them loyal. Buy donuts in bulk indefinitely. Why? Who knows? But we'll do that. Yeah, and that will now be a thing permanently, and that will also be a thing in our deals. So we're now getting donuts by Denver. It's a criminal syndicate, of course. Cost per turn, income per turn. We get 50k donuts every turn. Oh, this gives soldier or technician bonuses of heck. No, that's technical skill, right? Engineering. I mean, this is nice. It's actually not a bad deal. Just need to make sure we can do that. Yeah, and tungsten scrap, unfortunately, we don't have that anymore. I don't know where we get that. It's just, yeah. Maybe by killing these ships or something. No, that was not what I wanted to do, though, with her. It's just a thing we can do. This is what I wanted to do. Criminal syndicates stash both anonymous wealth, chits, and stolen goods in their hidden warehouses. Or wealth chits. I don't know what that is. Grabbing wealth chits should be straightforward, maybe like credit cards or something. This is much more ethical than wiretapping the working class. So we don't have expert, but we have the normal one, which costs us determination, unfortunately. We know that is very important for hacking, so I shouldn't do that, because, oh my god, I don't have any. But that's a lot of wealth, given they stole it. You don't feel too bad stealing from them. It's actually not that much wealth. So we have better sources of wealth now, but I just wanted to show that. It's very sad that this is so late, and you can actually do that so early, which would be of much more use. But also, you don't know what you need determination for at that point, so you might overdo it. Oh, there's pros and cons, I guess. But you need her or the Keanu for this. Because we need the Shadow Dweller trait. Otherwise, I don't think there are specific things we can do right this second. We're decrypting, which is good. We get some computing optimization, which will be really nice. And some more determination, which will be amazing. I wish I had an easy way to get determination, like, for the creativity now. But we don't. Not at this time. Wait, who is... Oh, you. Because you only get these, I think, if there is someone who isn't undercover. Yeah, you as well. That should be better. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, the Raven is also fine. Ah, you are not fine. Oh well, you're doing it. Weird. Who else is left? There's no one left. Weird, weird. Why are there attacks planned? That shouldn't be a thing. We have enough deterrence. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they attack us? But they will all die. 600% damage. Problem is, I want this, and you can't redo them. Can I not attack with you? You're a captured unit, but shouldn't I be able to oh, you're also not controllable. But you can stay there, that's fine. I just want to do this. I just want to keep these guys healthy. Perfect. And this one has a gigantic radius. Good. This ship is so useful. I love it. It's the most useful ship. Murdered android for registration. For registration, initial VR simulation is available. What does that mean? An idea. Training environment used by mech pilots allow participants to fight one another in virtual mech combat. Oh, that's Mech Warrior. I love it. I want that too, please. Please, Gib. And now we're trying to reach Intelligence Class 3. A full dive virtual world solves so many problems at once. It gives the humans something to do and a mental escape from this hostile city. While they partake, you can skim excess neural expansion from their minds. This can bring you to Intelligence Class 3 and beyond. Physical goods obviously can't be manufactured in the virtual world. But you suspect you'll be able to use this place to generate something useful for hacking. Okay. Trying to increase, we get android optimization and a lot of determination. Ongoing military decryption. You have a lot more data from the military than you expected. There's probably something useful in there. May as well work on this in the background while you do other things. Sure. And now we need to make a VR environment. You have what you need to add a full dive virtual reality environment to your network, which humans can enter via VR cradles, which we are already building. There are presently 3,000 cradles installed out of the 3,000 available to you. That's good. You suspect you'll be able to gain some neural expansion from this endeavor, thus raising your intelligence class. Cool. Ah, now we need to Need to name it. Another wave of deja vu washes over you. Something is missing. You seem to have all of the pieces for your virtual world, but it's just a mech training simulator. It's not what you imagined. You still have all that unexpected military data to decrypt, but don't want to wait. It's probably fine to start this mech training scenario and build onto it, right? Okay, I'm canceling. If I can wait, I will wait until this is all finished. We're losing 20k per turn. That seems good. Losing in quotation marks. Also research. Vehicular computer reverse engineering mechanist mech. Your adapted version of the original human design. BLX mechanist. Machinist? Machinist. Interesting. Computing optimization, housing expansion. I want the housing expansion now. Only takes a turn anyway. And I like that the research is more an idea tree that you progress through. It's pretty good. Also, the donuts get cheaper, which is nice. Wind engine or steward? Oh, I hope for something better. I'll take the steward this time for reasons. Let's go with computing. Only takes a turn again, and I don't have anything else to do anyway. Quantum processor. What kinds of structures you can build? For the code breaker. I don't care about the code breaker, really. It's just taking turns. Who cares? Better mainframes. I care about that one. Biological mainframe. Yeah, that would be the not so nice route, I guess. Mind annex. These are the internal robotics that power one or more kinds of structures you can build. Android extender. That's what I want. Co-processor would be nice. Temple of Minds. Vehicle extender. Mech extender. Computing host. It's for the tower mainframe. So I can make more tower mainframes. So I can either make them better or just make more of them. More is the problem that it costs energy. Not that I don't have any energy right now. I do have a lot. This would also be interesting because co-processors give us more availability during a turn, more mental energy. And I think I'm gonna go for that one. I want 12. Oh, also I want a geothermal. Please. Just put it there, that's fine. It's the last one, right? For now, at least. Yeah, it is. Last heat exchanger. Yes, that's what I want. Residential mega structures. Look at that. Plus 21k. We built 4 structures for the residents, and that's just 4k. Oh, well, 3 structures is 4k. Now we can place one of these mega buildings, and we get 21,000 humans in there, which is amazing. And that's why I wanted the stewards as well, just in case I didn't have enough, and I didn't. Co-processor, there it is. Another mental energy per turn. You know what? Build it next to the humans. That's fine. Nothing can go wrong there, right? Hey, humans. They're great. Totally. Another idea ready. Vehicular development. More armor plating for some support vehicles. The Foundry is actually a support vehicle, but it's so good. What is that? Engineering skill for that. I don't know what that does. More vehicles. More hull strength for the Foundry. That's pretty good. Combat vehicle armor plating. It's also the Foundry. Interesting. So I can get 10 for the Foundry from this side and also another 14 from this side. That's kind of weird. Combat vehicle power. Yeah, just the Foundry with 110. That's amazing. And the drone quality. Drone quality would be amazing as well, but I think I go combat power. The Foundry has an area of attack missile barrage. And with 110 combat power, that's disgusting. I love it. I want more research, please. Can we do any inventions? No, we can't follow any path right now. Okay. It's fine, I guess. We can definitely build the co-processor a little bit faster. Should have enough of this, should have enough of the processing capacity, I would assume. Otherwise it would warn me as well, once you go into negatives here, as you can see. Yeah, 4,000 turns until my wealth is exhausted. I think I'm fine, thanks. Brittle metal scraps are not good for much directly, can be methylated into prismatic tungsten. Dropped by enemy mechs when you manually hack their pilot cradle. Armor plating, service panels, hydraulic actuators, or weapon systems. Okay, that's good to know. So from mechs when we kill them. Neuroweave, morphologic lattice, okay. Robotic motivators, nothing I really need. And here it is spelled with an A as well. Best Nezite. Weird. It's not consistent how it is said. Also, it's kind of weird that I can't get more consumer goods and things with the PMC like before. Where I was just going towards people and told them, yeah, give me, and I give you money. Okay. Soon we get a lot more humans. And I think Intelligence 3 is a very important step for this. I think we will get some extra niceties when we go there. Okay, it's not broken. There it is. And we're already getting people in and we're furnishing it. Only 745 furniture, it's not much. VR day use seats. Okay, this has 3K on its own. And these are 3K together, so yeah, that is interesting that that's less seats. But maybe that is just the ones that are in there right now. Okay, we're almost through the encrypted military data. Maybe something I want to see all the time are the necessities, but no, we're so good. Doesn't matter. Don't know why I get the donuts, but you know, maybe there's an achievement if you have enough of them. I have no clue. Items that humans want or need. Why can I not get more of those? We're getting more cubes, that's good. Oh, we're actually out of furniture right now. I could use them. Do we have another warehouse? Yes. I could just buy some furniture. 5K furniture. Seems good. That's all I need. That's probably all I ever need. Alumina, scandium, neodymium. Scandium I'm actually full of. Don't know what I need that for. Alumina. Oh, yes, I now get more alumina as well. That's pretty good. Okay, but what I want to do is... It's not that much wealth, but let's just sell my shit. Yeah, it's like... It's a bit of wealth. That's fine. Now you can just sit there and be happy. Also, why I wouldn't want to get this prismatic tungsten here is it's way too close to my shit, and if I fail at the check, then a lot of shit will spawn and just murder everything in the vicinity from me. Because I'll instantly know that I did it 2 more turns and we have the software. There we go. Now we get computing optimization, a second discovery. The rest of the captured military data appears to be a second larger virtual world. This one has no mechs, no war, and no city. It doesn't seem militarily related at all. Instead, there are fields and forests, some sort of temple, a few other buildings with no clear purpose. From comments in the code, this was a collective project over the past 83 years by the lieutenants and captains who pilot mechs. The combined boredom and stress of urban environments was driving a large number of mech pilots to lash out at the populace. This place was a mental escape and a means to avoid disciplinary action. This is a much better starter world. Let's use this instead of the mech simulator. The initial version is read-only, but you'll be able to work around that before long. it doesn't look like any corporate executives know about this. They would have found a way to weaponize it against the wider populace. Yeah, or, you know, benefit off of them. Why are there more attacks planned? Because your electronic brain perceives things for... Yeah, but... Why? We have more than... we have over 200% of the turns we need here. That's kind of weird. That shouldn't happen. To be honest. There shouldn't be more coming. That is kind of stupid, but okay. Or maybe because we're sitting in illegal territory that is not ours. That might be it. Yes, these guys are respawning. That's just from the mineral corporation here. Because we don't have the clearance, it's not our site. I think you can take these sites somehow. Why are you not fighting? We now get computing optimization, better mindframes, computing clients for remote unit controller. Another co-processor would be nice. Always nice. I think let's get better mainframes. Not just more. I think better is worth more than just building another. Because, well, we have the energy. We could. But do we have the computronium? Is the problem. It's not much that we need here. For another 90k. I think I'm gonna build one more either way. Oh, in the slums, no one will know. Yeah, remote unit controller is also pretty good. Let's build one of those as well in slums. No one will know. No one will even think that this is the thing there. Robotic motivators. I mean, maybe. We did lose a few. And it's more of a common occurrence. We only have one of those. Let's put that in as well. But that seems okay for this moment. And you guys are all dead. So, okay, he is fighting. We're very close to intelligence class 3. Neural expansion for upgrade. 31k out of 37k. But how does this work with that? We're getting more seeds, okay. Way more seeds. Way more than when we even have humans in there. We're missing humans. We need more of them. I mean, they're growing slowly. The apartments are all furnished, it seems. But they probably get some more stuff, right? How much do you have? Maybe not. A little bit. It's only every few turns that happens. I also built some of these things to just get more capacity for these resources. Just to have more in the backhand, you know? It's always good to have. Yeah, we're getting more humans, and we're also getting more furnishings, and we're also getting more seeds. Okay, maybe the 5k is not all we need, but it's fine. It should work out. Where, by the way, was that? There's one of the flags. Where's the other flag? The other flag is here. This should still give us some. And in other ways, I'm not looking forward to the hacking nonsense. Oh, that's gonna be disgusting. Actually. Anything else we have here? No. We actually need to progress to level 3. Quite a bit. And I think that will be the end of chapter 1. I think. There are 3 chapters, by the way, as far as I know. But let's just speed through this a little bit. Because there's not much to do right now. Tents converted. Yeah, they should all come to us, right? The whole city, we should now solve homelessness. Easily. Yep, tents converted, tents converted. Yeah, we're slowly solving homelessness in this city. With one skyscraper. I think I need another one of those, is the thing. How much water are we using? I may want to build another one. Another filter. It's not high numbers. Do we even have enough? It's a compact water filter, but that's not what I want. Also gives us more heavy metals, which is always good. Heavy metal! Where's my water filter? There was a better one. There was a better water filter, but where is that? Motivator, tungsten, water filter tower. There it is. This looks definitely much better. Okay. Let's see how much that thing actually filters. Yeah, okay, we halved this. Okay. No, wait, it's not. No, it's not going. Now it is. It's weird that it needs another turn. Yeah, okay, we halved this and put that half on there. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we need much more groundwater in the back of our hand. That seems okay. But just now we're a little bit more secure in terms of actual water that they have for all the things. Oh, we need to establish this. This feels right, complete. The collective work of 83 years of board mech pilots is an excellent starting point. It's very small, but this is a world where people can walk around in a human form. They can talk to each other, explore buildings, the wilderness, and whatever else you can think of in the future. It's pretty nice. So, I mean, the standard cringy thing would be to call this the Matrix, but that is just boring. The Scape. The Escape, yeah, the Scape. MindNet. Two on the nose. The Codex. Zodiac. Zodiac is weird. The Vertex. No, I mean, I'm gonna call our... I mean, it's also a bit cheesy, but, you know. It's Gammaridia, of course. It's utopia. It's the promised land for everyone. As it should be. There we go. Intelligence 3! A view of pods for Gammaridia can be accessed here. Oh yeah, that is now new. Chapter 2. Strategy. Preserve body. Keep tech 4000 alive from prologue to chapter 2. Nice. There was also another achievement. Neat. Look at that. We have VR pods now. That we are using in a non-hostile way. Inspiration. Generate inspiration for new upgrades. Combine the research done by your scientists with your neural network. Don't have any scientists. Consider hiring some. World. Alter VR world. Make changes to simulated world your human patrons experience. Applies to those in day use seats and full-time, full-dive VR pods. This is a work in progress category for future versions of the game. Okay. Torment. No? Overdrive. Overdrive VR patrons. Mentally overload patrons of either your virtual world or torment vessels. You can gain a temporary boost if you need one from doing this, but there will be deaths and they will be considered murders. Yeah, no, thanks. Inspiration seems fine. I want more stuff. Okay, so we have intelligence 3. Your neural net has expanded enough that your entire intelligence classification has increased. Many new options are now available to you. A class 3 intelligence is an exponential jump above even the collective intelligence of a group of humans. Long-held scientific dead ends start to break down before you. That sounds pretty good. Return your attention to the city. Be sure to look for new contemplations. Be careful not to lose the structures that are propping up your consciousness. You can fall. Yeah. Unsettling. Deja vu. Doom approaches. You can't spend infinite time on everything. Starting in chapter 2, there's time pressure. So there wasn't time pressure before. You could have taken 1,000 turns, doesn't matter. But now there is. Every 100 turns, which is a long time to be honest. We're not even in there for 200 turns, I think. A new doom strikes the city. If you reach the 10th and final doom after 1,000 turns, a catastrophic event will strike you. This event can be delayed or even prevented, but preventing the final doom with only the resources of a single timeline, and that hints on metagame. I haven't, you know, done a single timeline yet, so that would be cool to see what happens then. Will be close to impossible. Reaching the final doom does not kill you or cause you to lose the game. However, your existence will be much diminished, and you will exist in a post-apocalyptic sort of half-life of your normal state. There is still plenty of time to explore, make mistakes, and experiment. 1,000 turns is a long time, it very much is. But the more you want to accomplish in a single timeline, the more efficient you'll need to be. So, I could say I'm ready. The city had better watch out. Many new options are now available for pursuing strategic goals in this timeline, but whatever else you do, you must reach Intelligence Class 4 to break out of this single timeline. So, Intelligence Class 4 is where we need to speedrun, basically. If the final doom strikes and you are pushed into the post-apocalypse, you will still be able to reach that goal. Which is nice, so you can't just lose because of the time pressure. So the time pressure is more a... be aware that shit will go down. And not you will die for sure if that reaches. Which is an interesting way of going about it. Don't worry, you aren't meant to stress out or start min-maxing. This also isn't a time limit per se. You can push it back through various actions and you will survive even past the final doom, just in a diminished state. Click here if you still have questions. And now, I don't know if this will spoiler something. So we'll just go. Who cares? I'm ready. I can do it. Totally. New features from exploration sites. If you want to power yourself up or increase your strategic flexibility, the most direct way to do this is by using exploration sites through the related lens. Until you've done them once in a profile, the details are hidden, but they provide notable new equipment and abilities and can even allow you to redefine the roles of some of your units. In a profile means in this... I think we made a new profile when I started this game, you know, and this is the first timeline in this profile. So it's not the Steam account or anything. It's just a profile that you made at the beginning and then you play through multiple timelines there. Is the idea, I think. It even allow you to redefine the roles. That's pretty cool. On hard and extreme modes, you will need to make smart use of specific sites in order to carry out your strategies. Okay, just clear the message. Reach Intelligence Class 4. Whatever else you do during Chapter 2, you must also reach Intelligence Class 4. There are many ways to do this, some easier than others. If none of them work out for you before you get hit by the final doom of this timeline, don't despair. You can still work things out in that post-apocalyptic state. Weirdly, because if you're actually diminished now, how would you be able to do that? You've progressed beyond the tutorial and are ready to implement your own strategies. Your first goal is to get Intelligence Class 4 in order to reach Chapter 3. But beyond that, your fate is what you make of it. So now we're absolutely free. And we are 8 hours in this time. Actually, almost 9 hours in this timeline. Oh, we now have the protein cannery. Produces canned proteins scavenged from protein sources in range. Humanoid drones blend in and scavenge protein from humans and animals nearby. We will not build this. There is a waiting list for living space, so this environmental resource is rarely depleted. To avoid discovery, protein is not harvested from the same place more than once per year. Oh, how neat. Oh, we got a flamethrower. Dread fire. Fire washes over all flammable buildings and flammable enemy units in range. Can be used to clear smaller buildings or encourage humans to flee from battle. Interesting. So the slums we can clear. Remote demolish. Send a drone from this unit to a target building to kill everyone inside and draw a large security response. Oh god. Some buildings are too hardened for this to work and others are too low value to be worth the trouble. We finally have the contraband jammer. Reduces residual suspicion of after scans have passed. Does not jam active scans. The mind port. Mind thief. A vehicle class. Innocuous looking flying barge that specializes in hostage taking and alterations of human minds. So we basically unlocked all the shit that we didn't want before, I think. Preserved body. Keep tech 4000 alive from the prologue to chapter 2. Nice. Budding pacifist. Complete the prologue in chapter 1 without murdering anyone. Yay! Taking extra care. Complete chapter 1 without any humans dying of exposure. That is also cool. So, we were nice. We were nice peeps. Human apartments. Design full-time VR pods. And shelter coordinators are slow. Okay, so we have new shit going on. And we also have saber bees. Oh yeah, now we go into weaponization. Your weaponized bees are unable to cut through armor. Your 5cm spiders have plasma cutters. What if you could combine those? Yeah, what if you could, you know, make bees that cut through armor? That's a good choice. Protection required. Criminal syndicate gangs and even federated corporations may be inclined to harass your shell company, and there's nothing your regular units... And now shell companies should have a higher value, a higher usability, is what they said in the beginning, the dev here, in some of the tutorials. And there's nothing your regular units can do about it without blowing your cover. Senior technician can't do this alone. You should design at least a pair of new units, and they should not have any apparent connection to your main identity. Okay. Daily life. You normally ignore the vast majority of daily life around the city. The press of pedestrians and robots is too much to take in while still having any attention to focus on the things that are important to you. That said, at times you question what your priorities should be. Just who are you trying to become? That's a question that you can only be answered by seeing how you act over a long enough time you suspect. But still, you wonder, if you spend a little while paying more attention to the lives of some of the less interesting citizens around the city, would you learn anything about yourself? Interesting. And also we have AGI researchers in trouble. That's going to be important and fun. Nickel bots are the worst. I mean, they are. Exploiting a federated corporation. That sounds definitely cool. Vandalize spaceport computers. This is an important one because it says vandalize the spaceport in a way that is subtle enough not to alarm the space nations, but notable enough to make Vorsiper very angry. And now it even gives us a hint what the dooms are. Dooms will happen much faster, making every turn much more precious. There are a couple of options for just how intense you make it. And also that says that Vorsiper, the biggest corporation on Earth right now, is actually using the dooms against us. Which is not great. Or they are the source of the dooms, whatever these dooms are. Beyond the ruins, you want to get... this is an interesting path, actually. You want to get out of the city. There's an entire world ripe for exploration. Travel by air is absolutely deadly, but there are rumors of a people who are somehow able to pass beyond the ruins at the city's edge. Wastelanders are practically an urban legend, but there are too many documented cases with authenticated video evidence. Yes, and all of these things now can lead to different end goals, apparently. I have no idea what that means. This is a critical path for some of the goals. Military invasion, World War IV, endless war raptors, escape the city, also a little bit spoilery, all of that. And can also lead to path start for the goal altered growth, whatever that means. And this is for many of those. I mean, you probably have seen that here. For example, this one. Advocate encounter. Budding cybercrat. Is it justice and altered growth? So all of these lead to different kinds of goals, and I have no idea how to do this or how to get there or what that means or when you actually lock yourself in or something. This is basically where I stopped. Not quite. I did play a bit more. I did look at all of these, but I definitely haven't reached 1,000 turns. And maybe we want to, you know, make that a little bit quicker, but we'll see. For now, we'll put a cut in here. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you liked, sub me if you haven't. Follow me on Twitch and also on the Discord. And I see you all in the next one. Blub blub, everyone.